Hey everybody, this is Randy Brown for Camuman 2021 and Vlogging with Mr. Brown. I'm here live. It's been a while since I've gone live, so hopefully all of you are having a good 4th of July. I mean, it's not 4th of July now, it's 3/11, so there you go. But I'm going to have some people in. I'm going to have Fears in. Maybe if Resi or Rebecca or Exhumed Visions wants to come in, I'll have them in. So I am gonna wait until I got some viewers. It looks like it says I've got 0 viewers right now. So don't know what's going on with that. Once I get some people in the chat, we'll start mixing it up, and I'm gonna go through the link to Fears right now. So gonna do that. I'm gonna send it to Fears. Going to Facebook. Sending Fears the link. Boom. And there's the link, Fears. Go ahead and come on in. So there we go. I sent Fears the link. We got 2 people in the chat now. That's cool. So it's there we go. Snazzy shirt, Randy. Yeah, you like it? This is one of my typical shirts, and we're gonna get Fears in here. Hopefully he'll be in soon. Yeah, this is the typical shirt that I wear every time I go out. Not every time, but most of the time. It's got like a nice diamond, clubs, hearts, clubs. I mean, diamonds, spades, hearts, clubs, and it's been a pretty good night. Tonight I did really well at karaoke. I made 20 buckaroos, so that was fun. And when Fears gets in here, I don't know when he's going to get in here. I sent him the link, so hopefully he gets in here soon, so I can, I can get started and I can do the thing,
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Fears, how's it going?
I'm doing good. You may not want to tell him what I was doing before this, Randall.
Yeah.
Actually, I was just joking, so I wasn't even mad at Randall. I'll tell the fans, Visions, everybody. I was in behind the scenes, like where it says, what does it say, Randall? You're like behind the show or in the background. What does it
Yeah,
say?
you're in backstage.
You're in backstage, and so I come in and I'm just like, "Fuck you," like doing that.
I did
And
that to Fears on purpose because he always does that. He's like, I don't know when Randy's going to get in here. He's
exactly.
going to get in here sometime. And I'm there in the chat and I'm freaking out. Like, Fears, I'm right here. You can't hear
But
when
you
you're in
know,
backstage. But yeah,
but you know,
I did that on purpose, Fears.
Randall,
Because
I
you
know
always do that shit to me.
I know, but do you know the reason why I do it? It's to anticipate, like get the fans excited. Like, wait, when the hell is Randall gonna be here? So I get them hyped up, and then I'm like, hey, check this out. Randall was here the whole time. Dun dun dun, and then I just
Yeah.
like let them come in. So yeah.
Rebecca Robertson is here.
Oh, what's up, Rebecca? How are you?
What does Rebecca do?
I don't know what
Is
Rebecca
she a
does.
nurse or a teacher? Or
I don't know.
what do you do, Rebecca? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, I do
I
know
want
that.
to get to know the fans a little bit better. I know Rezi is a gamer girl. She likes video games.
That she is.
I don't know anything about Rebecca. Rebecca, let us know what you do, or if you can't tell us what you do, tell us your pastimes, your hobbies.
Randall, do you know? I've been wondering about this Exhumed Visions guy. Like, I wonder what he does.
I think he does shirts.
He does. Oh,
I think
Randall.
I'm gonna work with him.
Randall, how dare you? He does a lot more than shirts. He does pins,
He does mugs. Yeah,
mugs.
yeah,
He does paintings. He does artwork.
yeah.
He does music. Randall, did you like his interpretation of the Fears Vlogs cartoon that you did, and then like turned into you twisted the mug, and it was his take on your cartoon. What did you think?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it.
I loved it,
I
and,
did like it.
buddy, and when I get home, I'm gonna hang out, I'm gonna send you all those movies, and
Uh-huh.
the Exhumed Vision mugs that he made for you, the Randy mug, it's still on my floor in front of my television, cabinet with all my movies, or not cabinet, my shelf, um, and he put some stickers in the mug for you, buddy, so all that's gonna be there waiting for you.
Uh-huh.
So whether you come over to my house whenever I get back to hang out, or I go over to your house and hang out, I can't wait to give you all that. So, because
Yeah.
then you know what you should do? You should review the Randy mug from Randy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
buddy. So
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get somebody to put some titles on the Rick and Morty picture that
that
guy did.
Randall, that picture that you made is
What do
amazing.
you think the title should be?
Wait, the title of our episode?
No, the title on the on the Rick and Morty shirt.
Oh, well, definitely it has to have our nicknames, like Fears Man, Cameo Man on there. That'd be
Yeah.
sweet. I don't know. We could spitball some ideas, buddy.
Yeah. Rebecca Robertson says, I like going shopping, play games, shoot billiards, and go bowling. Fears
Nice.
like shopping a lot. Yeah.
No, actually, I'm a typical guy, Randall. I hate grocery shopping.
Yeah.
I hate any type of unless
That's right. Fears doesn't like shopping at all. Ignore the Goodwill haul, ignore the
no, no,
Walmart
no.
haul. He
Let me
doesn't like
explain.
shopping at all.
Let me explain. I don't like grocery shopping. The only
Yeah.
type of shopping I like is Christmas shopping because it gets you into the Christmas spirit, and then doing Walmart hauls and shopping for movies. Those are the only three types of shopping I like, Randall.
Yeah. Triple nickel. He says, love that shirt. What's your favorite suit of cards? Well, I don't really have a favorite suit, but I'll tell you, whenever I go to the movies, I sit in 7H. I always
Mhm.
try to get 7H if I can.
Is that
And I
like the
do
middle?
I carry my deck of cards along with me. And if anybody asks me if I'm a magician, I make them pick the 7 of hearts without them knowing it.
Is that
And
like
I go,
Randall?
they're
Is that
like, why did they pick the 7 of hearts? I'm like, well, what seat am I in? And they're like, 7. And then like, what does hearts start with? And they're like, H. And what seat am I sitting in? They're like, oh my God, 7 of hearts. That's nuts.
Randy? Is that like the middle section of the movie
It's
theater?
around there. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Rebecca, I do enjoy playing games, but out of billiards or bowling, I like bowling more. I do like shooting pool because me and Sam played pool. Me and Randall played pools a couple of times. So
Yeah. I
Randall,
love bowling. Bowling's awesome.
Randall, what do you like more? Like Rebecca said, do you like billiards more or bowling more?
I don't like billiards at all. I like
Oh,
bowling.
oh, you just played with me that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely love both. So yeah. Anyway, let's see. Triple says, "Oh, always two steps ahead. Gotta love it." Oh, that you do,
Yeah.
buddy.
So here's what I'm going to do. Uh, Tonight I went to karaoke and
By the way, Randall, I love this new shirt. Is this the new shirt that you were telling me about like
no,
a couple of nights ago
no,
on the phone?
no,
So this is brand new.
no, this is not brand new.
Oh, well, it's brand new to me. I've never seen this shirt.
Okay, so
I, I
I've
like it.
this is a shirt I got quite a while ago. I got it about
I like it,
8 or
buddy.
9 months ago.
I love it.
And what I always do is I have this shirt on, and then I've got another shirt underneath this, and I'll show you that shirt right now.
Hmm.
So one of the things that I do is I have people pick a card, and then I can't tell you how I do it, but it's always the king of clubs. And I ask them, okay, like I'm gonna guess your card 3 times, and they don't know I know it's the king of clubs. They think, oh, he's just guessing wrong. So I guess like 9 of diamonds. So like, no, two of hearts, no, 3 of clubs, and they're like, no, darn it, you got to take the shirt off.
Hmm.
Because I told them if I get it wrong, I'll take my shirt off, and then I take my shirt off, and then I go, was your card? Was it that? And they're like, oh my God, it was the card.
Randy, I just want to let you know, Rebecca is getting hot and spicy because you're doing a strip tease for her right now. That's
And
right.
then
That's right.
I button the shirt back up and I go, now how crazy would it be if the shirt changed? And they go, that'd be crazy. And I go, would it be really super crazy? And they'd be like, yeah, that'd be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go, okay, hold on. Was that your card? And they're like, no, that wasn't it. And I go, no, wait a minute. Maybe it wasn't the front of the shirt that changed. Maybe it was
Oh, here comes the reveal. Here comes the
the back
reveal.
of the shirt.
Oh, nice,
And it
buddy.
was the Jack of Clubs.
Randall, Rebecca says, "Hubba hubba, Randy. Ooh la la, Randy." Now we're to see. Now you're getting to Rebecca. Now Now
Yeah,
we're getting
there you
hot
go.
and spicy. We're getting hot
So
and
this
spicy.
shirt cost me $58. I'm talking divisions. We're gonna iron out a Randy shirt for about like 15, 16 bucks. Visions, I had the money right now. So as soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna contact an artist on Fiverr and I'm gonna get a front of the shirt and the back of the shirt made up for you.
Well,
And
listen,
let
Visions.
me know, Exhume Visions. Do you want a JPEG? Do you want a PNG? A PSD? What do you want? Photoshop document file?
Visions loves commissions. He does do commissions because he did the Randy mug. Basically, if you pay him, Randall, he'll make it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get a Visions. Tell me whether you like a PNG, a Photoshop document file, PSD, JPEG. What do I need for
Mhm.
you to put an image on a shirt?
So a JPEG, a PIC.
I think a PNG because I gave the image to you one time and he made a Photoshop file out of that.
Yeah, so
So
a PNG, a PIC, a KFC, a TWA, all that noise.
yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, and Triple says I only wish the buttons were magnetic so you could rip at them. They do have buttons that are like snap buttons. All of those will work. I think a PNG would be perfect. Just make sure it's high resolution photo. If you could let me know the resolution that you prefer, whatever it is.
Randy, and he also says, please send
Send me a KFC too. Yeah, I will.
I mean,
I had a burger right before I got on.
I think Visions it would be a nice gesture, some KFC.
So yesterday, actually, I've gone to karaoke the last 3 days.
Hmm.
I didn't make anything on the first day. Made $5 the second day, and made $20 today.
So tell us, so who gave you the $20? How did it go down, Randall?
Oh, he says I think 300 DPI is standard. Well, the second day I didn't actually make money for Magic.
Hmm.
I went out and Rebecca Robertson says, "Send me some KFC too, please."
All right. Well, now she's just getting greedy. Listen, Rebecca, you send me and Randy some KFC. All
Hey,
right.
Rebecca gets what Rebecca wants. That's the rule.
Well,
That is
listen,
the rule.
Randall, you never know. A little wine, a little KFC, a
Yeah.
little reach around. You never know. So, Rebecca's into that nasty shit.
Okay. Hello.
I'm just joking. Oh my
Um.
god. Oh Lord.
So the first night, I was going to my car to get something, and this one woman was just roasting me.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
No, I didn't tell you. I didn't talk to you yesterday.
Wait, no. What you told me about another roasting lit? Was that another story?
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
So I started going. I started walking to my car, and there was this one woman, and she goes, "Do you like anime?" I was like, I got out of anime in like 95, 96.
Okay,
Why?
good,
She
Randall.
goes,
See, good,
"You look
Randall.
like the guy out of JoJo's Magic Circus." Like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And she goes, "It's a bad thing. He's a villain."
Okay.
And she goes, "I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole." And then
Oh
I
Lord.
told her, I used to do animation. She's like, "Bullshit." I was like, "No, seriously. I went to animation school for 6 months. Got my associates in animation." She says, "You're lying." And there was another guy with her, and then there was another girl with her. So I go, "Hold on a second." So I go out and I go to the back of the car. I pull my sketch pad out. I go back to the table. I sit down and I start talking to these three people. And I do a sketch of this one girl that was also there. And I showed it to her. And the one girl gave me $5 for the drawing.
Nice.
So yeah.
Nice.
That was on the 3rd. On the 4th, there were tons and tons and tons of college women there.
Wow.
And
All right.
I had about 10 or 11 of them eating out of the palm of my hand. They were too young for me, though. All of them were around like 18 to 22. So I was going
That's
to,
that's way too young.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
too young, too young. So, but again, they were all amazing. They were eating out of the palm of my hands. I had them at the table for like 2 or 3 hours. Just,
Nice.
they're like, show us another one, show us another one. And one woman was like, Randy, how are you so good? And I'm like, well, I've been doing this for 20 years. And she's like, who taught you? And I goes, I'm self-taught. Books and DVDs. I learned it myself. And they're like, you're really good. And I'm like, I really know. I was like, and then there were these 3 girls and their mom. I did a trick for them. I did the King of Clubs one.
Oh, okay.
And I stayed till the very end of the night. And I'm glad I did, because at the very end of the night, the mom came up and she goes, here you go. And she puts money in my hand. And
Nice.
yeah, so that was a lot of fun.
But Rando, the real question is, did she put her panties in your hand? That's the better question.
Yeah, no, she did not.
Darn it. Well, at least $20. There it is.
Yeah. And then there was one girl that night who got skipped in karaoke. And I could see that she was sad. So I go, excuse me, miss, did you get skipped? And she's like, yeah, he said he was going to put me up, but he said he didn't have time. So I was like, you know what? I don't want you to go away disappointed. I said, do you like horses? And she goes, yeah. And I reached into my pocket and I go, excuse me. I'm sorry. Sometimes when my throat gets scratchy, and then I pulled out the horse and I go, I get a little horse. And she goes, oh my God, thank you. I was like, his name is
Nice.
Mayonnaise. And she goes, can I keep this? And I'm like, yeah. And then I did a magic trick for her, and she screamed really loud when I pulled out the King of Clubs again.
That's cool, buddy. So $20. Nice.
Yep. So $25 total.
I like that.
From today and yesterday.
So the next question I want to know is, how does Exhumed Visions know that Rebecca gets freaky? You know what I'm saying? Because Visions has got Mrs. Visions. That's why I think, Randall, that Rebecca is Mrs. Visions. Because when she came in to the community, she said that she was Mrs. Visions. Then a week or two later, then Visions and Rebecca said, oh yeah, we're just joking. So this whole time they could be playing with my mind and say, like, whenever I meet Visions next year, he'd be like, hey, Fierce, guess what? Me and Rebecca was just joking around. My girlfriend is actually Rebecca. So now I don't even know what to believe,
Yeah. Randy's King of Clubs make the lady screams. Makes the whole bar scream.
They do.
To be honest, makes the whole bar scream.
Vision says you can just tell. Can you? I mean, Rebecca, you do have a nice photo. You do have a nice photo.
Yeah. But yeah, Triple, I make the entire bar scream. Like, there was one time, and I told Fierce this, there's one time where I was at a bar and I showed the people the King of Clubs, and these people scream so loud that the bartender comes over and he goes, look, you guys, you can't be screaming loud like that. If you scream loud again like that, you all are going to have to leave. And I was like, whatever, but
wait a minute, Randy, read this. Read Visions.
Randy probably has 9 of diamonds in his pants. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, Randy would know. Randy would know. Randy, talk to the fans. I have to take an LPO. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So I do magic all the time. It's tons of fun, and it's an awesome gig. And like one of the women asked me, Randy, is this your job? And I go, no, this is my side gig. And they go, what's your real job? And I go, I actually do not have a 9-to-5 job, but I do have 3 side gigs. Magic is my first side gig. Then I write screenplays as my second side gig. And my third side gig is publishing. I'm an author. And she goes, really? And I'm like, yeah, I've got 6 books out. And she goes, like, what are your books? And I go, well, my first book is the Little Memory Book, 7 Little Tricks That Make a Big Difference. My second book is a book on goal setting called Quantify and Achieve Your Goals. My third book is called The Book on Comedy, and I wrote it that, so I could say I wrote the book on comedy. My fourth book is called Every Day is Magic. It's a novel. It's my first novel about a magician who travels cross country to see his favorite actress. My fifth book is The 13 Most Common Fiction Writing Mistakes. And then my sixth book is just came online recently, and that is The Tiny Book of Awesome Magic. If you go to Randy Paul Brown on Amazon.com, all this will pop up. And I said, I'm working on my seventh book right now. And you can buy all of those either on Kindle or on paperback. So check them out. And she's like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I was like, yeah, I think it is too. So there you go. They're not side gigs, they're front gigs. Well, this is the front gig, and then on the back is the jack, which is the rear gig. Is that what they're called? Front gigs? Yeah.
I'm back, buddy. I'm back. I'm just tired.
No, you're not tired.
I'm about ready to take a little napo.
I'm about to take an El Crapo.
Way too much information, Randall. But thanks for sharing. So, what were you talking about while I was gone? Randall, you're not frozen. I know for a fact you're not. You sly devil, you.
Yeah.
That's right. So, what were you talking about?
This one woman asked me what my job is, and I said I don't have a real job. I have 3 side gigs.
Nice.
So, and all of those. So as far as I want to talk about my New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution for this year was to make $100 every month, and so far, in the last 7 months, and we're on the 7th month now, and it's not even the 6th yet. And my New Year's resolution was to make $100 every month. So far, right now, I've made $658 doing magic. So
nice, buddy. Nice. I like that.
Randy, are we going to see you at Fierce Family Barbecue tomorrow? No, I'm not in Missouri.
Randy, of course you are. You get on a plane. You get your little butt over here.
You know what, Fierce? You know what you can do is you can just get your laptop, set it up on the little table, and I will be with you in spirit.
Sounds good, buddy. I will hook that up tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll just live stream the barbecue. How about that?
I don't know if it's going to be a barbecue. My mom's making a pot roast, so I don't know if it's a barbecue.
She's going to be roasting some pot.
Oh, wow. That would be nuts. No, she's going to make a pot roast, Randall.
What is this so-called pot roast that you speak of?
It's a roast beef with it's roast beef, and she makes baked potatoes, and she makes carrots and peas and a whole bunch of vegetables to go with it. It's really good.
She makes potatoes and carrots.
I mean, she cooks potato. You know what I'm saying, Randall?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she makes it's a beautiful beef roast. It's really good. You ever had a pot roast, Randall?
Oh yes.
Has your mom ever made one, or have you ever made one, or both?
My mom's made them.
Nice. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yep. Mackenzie Pad says fatty. Quattro Bagina says, hey Randy, how's it going? Pretty good. Made 20 bucks today. He says happy fourth Quattro and everybody in the chat.
Randall, I forgot to say it to you, buddy. Happy 4th of July to you too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Just been chilling out, having a good time, and yeah. So I am I'm more than halfway to my goal for this month, and yeah. So I'm $658. Fears, did you remind your mom that America won today? LOL.
I sure did, buddy. I sure did.
Very nice.
And my mom laughed. And she thought it was hilarious.
Yep. So Mackenzie Pad says USA. Yeah.
$20 is not too bad, Randall. Oh, actually, no. You made more than $20. You made 25.
Yeah. Well, today and yesterday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
$25. So, Randall, what's your ultimate goal for next year?
To make double what I made this year.
Okay.
That's what it's been for the last 3 years.
And when we get back, me and
Because
Randy.
let me see, I made about $168 in 2020.
Hmm.
I made around $300 in 2021. I made around $600 in 2023, and I'm shooting for $1,200 in this year.
That's a
So
I mean, that's a big goal, Randall. That's pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So when I get back, we're gonna finish Fears, man.
oh,
And
we're canceling Fierce Man. It's done.
oh, well, that sucks. All right. Oh well. Oh well.
Yeah,
It was listen, Randall. It was bound to. It was bound to. End sometime.
yeah.
No, I'm just no. Randall's joking. No, we're gonna complete that. And then what's our next collab project? Are you and me doing a cameo, man?
We're
As
doing Blinding Lights.
oh, that would be Randall. I'll be honest. I still Randall. I still want to do Blinding Lights, but I think we should do. You said you wanted to do a cameo, man, next, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I definitely want to still do that Blinding Lights.
We're actually going to poke both of Fierce's eyes out, and we're going to stick lights in them. So we're going to blind Fierce with the light. He's going to be blinded by the light.
That would be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Uh, Quattro says, Randy, will you ever open a fans only website? I would start an OnlyFans if I had a hot woman to do it with.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, Randall, I didn't know
I
this.
would charge people like $200. Yeah, maybe.
Wait, so if you had a hot woman to do like crazy OnlyFans with, you would
Yeah,
do it?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
This is a whole other side of Randy that I didn't even
I'd
know
be
you
wearing
had.
like a Spider-Man mask or something like that, but
I'm Randy. Listen, I gotta say,
and I wouldn't have my name on it, and I wouldn't tell any of the people who know me about it.
well, now everybody knows about it. All the fans know about it. So,
No, I'm talking about the real people in my life besides you.
oh, that's true. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm just saying, this is a whole other side of Randy that I never knew existed.
Quattro said that would be awesome. I'd pay for that. I'd probably go I'd probably go by the username like Spider Dude or something like that, or Spider Guy. Some I don't know. We'll see.
Spider Dude, right on.
Yeah, Spider Dude. There's a movie called Spider Babe.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, hang
it
on.
stars
Let me
Misty Monday.
let me. Oh, is it a porn?
Uh, it's softcore.
Okay, let me Google this. I gotta see
It's
what.
a porn parody. There's this one company called EI Cinema. Although you'd be proud of me, everybody in the chat. I have not watched any adult movies
I
since
just,
May
I just,
9th. I
I just
haven't
want
seen
to,
anything since May 9th.
Randy. I just want to see what the poster looks like.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
hilarious.
what's it called again? Spider what?
Spider Babe.
Okay, Spider.
How long has Binding Lights been on the to-do list? Quite a long time. Quite a long
It
time.
has,
Yeah.
it has visions. I'm not
I'd
even.
say about ever since the song came out. Congrats, Randy. Great willpower. Yes, thank you, Visions. I'm holding strong, and I'm trying to do the thing.
Oh wow, Randall.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
yeah,
this poster is phenomenal, Randall. Oh
yeah,
my lord. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. All right.
yeah.
As I scroll down Google, Randall, the pictures get more graphic as we go. So I'm not gonna show this to the fans, but
Yeah.
oh man,
Are you going to watch some for International Orgasm Day? Let me know when that is, Quattro, and I'll let you know.
we should, we should.
Right?
But no, Vision. I'll be honest. We've been wanting to do it, but the blinding lights. One, I want to write it right now. I mean, I want to like if that's our next short film
There are a lot of videos in Fierce's pipeline that we're getting to.
that we're getting to. Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the 2024, I'm gonna do more around the middle of the year. I'm gonna do more Fears Man presidential campaign videos.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait for those,
Yeah,
Randall.
I'll
Oh
do
gosh,
those.
like hasn't John Fears been a reigning competitor in last few years. Of course he has. Don't you want your own DeLorean time machine? And then like Randall, remember the one you did? He gave you Taco Bell. He gave you what was the thing? What was the other thing you said in it? He gave you Taco Bell. He gave you coffee or something.
Yeah, I think one of them is he stopped all clown attacks.
Yeah, and then it was like he gave you Taco Bell. He gave you free coffee. Isn't it time you elect John Fears? I think the better question is why wouldn't you elect John Fears? And then you're like fuck Trump or something like that.
Quattro says, Randy, maybe you could help Fears get off that stuff. He seems to reply to the girls on social media every day. Well, yeah, we're all replying to girls on social media. I think a better question is, why wouldn't you reply to girls on social media? You know,
I don't know.
Quattro wants you to be a tiny bit less loud, but yeah, but yeah. I really, what I want to do with you, Fears, is I want to take you out and I want to teach you some magic tricks. And I want, you and I to like go to the mall or something. And
Well, if he wants me to turn it down, maybe my mic's too loud. So
yeah,
Quattro, I will turn my mic down if it's too loud. So
yeah.
is that
But yeah,
better?
I want to teach Fears some magic tricks. I got tons. You know what I think would be
Randall,
really
does
cool
that sound
is
better?
if I taught you some magic tricks from my book and then you and I could do a video and I could put the link for the book and I'd say like, hey, if you want to learn these tricks, go to Amazon.com.
I would be totally up for doing some. Since we're friends right now, I
Yeah.
would I would totally be honored to be in some of your magic videos.
Yeah, I could
Like
teach you the table number
like
trick and all that.
I would sit there and be your assistant, but I would want you to take the reins since I'm not really into
Yeah.
magic. I mean, I like magic a little bit, but not as much as you. I would be your assistant. I would assist you with the trick, but
Well,
you know,
one time I oh yeah, pickup artist video. Yeah.
there you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
So yeah,
And again, I don't know what the heck Quattro's talking about. He said, "Randy, maybe you could help Fears get off that stuff." I'm not on it a lot.
yeah, I think he's okay. He'll keep it down. Okay, so Exum Vision says, "Oh yeah, pickup artist video." So what was cool is one day I used to go out around town in 2011, 2012 with my friend Jack. And I was doing a lot of palm reading and
Does it
psychic
sound? Does
readings
it
back
sound
then.
okay? Randall, does it sound okay now because
Yeah, I think you're good.
I moved the mic back.
Yeah. So yeah, I used to go out picking up chicks with my friend Jack, and I taught Jack how to cold read. And I taught him like 10 sentences, and I said, "Here's what you do, Jack, is like, there's tons of lines on the hands. I'm going to teach you what each one means. That's the heart line, that's the headline, that's the lifeline. And there's just 10 sentences that you got to say. I'll tell you them. You can memorize them and just say, oh, yeah, the lifeline means this sentence. And oh, yeah, the thing means this sentence. Okay. Don't listen to Quattro Fears. Okay. So, and then I just taught him the 10 sentences, and the 10 sentences were this. Uh,
That's why.
you're often nervous around meeting people you don't know very well. Some of your aspirations tend to be a little bit unrealistic. You're an extrovert for the most part, affable and outgoing, but you do have times of introversion where you're reserved. You found it unwise in revealing yourself too much to others. You have a great deal of unused capacity that you haven't used to its full potential. You pride yourself as an independent thinker and accept other people's statements without satisfactory proof. You're often undecided as whether you made the right decision or done the right thing. And you prefer a certain amount of change and variety and become dissatisfied with and hemmed in by restrictions and limitations. And so I taught him those 10 sentences, and I said, I asked this Russian girl over, and I go, do you mind if my friend Jack here, do you mind if my friend Jack reads your palm? And she goes, yeah, go ahead.
Can I
So
respond?
I go, he's right over there. So she goes over, and then about like 5 minutes later, the Russian chick comes back up to me, and she goes, oh my God. And I'm like, what? And she goes, oh my God, he's so scary. And I was like, is he scary, like creepy? And he goes, no, he's scary good. What did you teach him? And I told her, well, that's, palm reading. That's how we do it. And, and she goes, well, he's really good. He got everything right on the dot. And I was like, yep, that's because I taught him. Yep.
So I want to respond. So apparently Quattro is colorblind. This is not an orange shirt. If you look, Mr. Know It All, it's a red shirt. It's red. It's not orange. Apparently, someone's
I don't
colorblind.
know. I think it might be the. I think it might be the screen. It looks orange on
No,
the screen.
no, Randall, it's red. He's
Okay.
colorblind. He's colorblind. It's okay. Let it out. Let it
All
out.
right.
He's colorblind. It's all
All
right.
right. So yeah. So there we go. And yeah, I taught Jack how to read palms, and he got rave reviews.
So
So Jack,
when was all this? When was all this?
this is around 2011, 2012.
Oh, okay. So it's been a
This is
while.
when I used to do my psychic shtick.
Oh, okay.
I used to go around and I would go to open mics and I would do palm reading and psychic readings, and
Mhm.
I used to get a lot of people shocked and amazed. I got as much money for doing magic as I do get for getting
I listened to the whole story, Quattro. He never said when he did it. So again, you're wrong. So I listened to the whole story. He never said what year he did it. That's what I was asking. So again, you're wrong.
well, anyways. So yeah, it was 2012, 2011. And I wish I could go back to those days, man. Those were the days. Those were
Mhm.
the times when crazy things were happening.
So why don't you upload all that old footage, Randall? Where's all that old
They're on
footage?
mini DV.
Well, you need to get those like uh converted over. That would be tons of content to put to the channel, buddy.
Yeah.
Get that
Well,
converted over.
it's not. There's no mini DV plug on my computer spheres.
Well, and what I'm saying is you could send it off to a company and they could digitize it, or they could make it into QuickTime movies for you.
Yeah, that would be a lot of money.
Well, like back in the day, whenever me and Eric were like
Yeah,
when we were making our idiots video, we had them all on VHS, and then we had them converted over to QuickTimes, and then we edited that video, Randall. We did it in parts because Randall is right. It's expensive. So like we would like send off like one or two tapes, and I don't know how much it is in Florida, Randall, but back in the day, like one tape to convert it over was like $26 back in the day, and
yeah,
we just sent them off like one or two or three at a time. And eventually we got all of them digitized and made into QuickTime videos. And then me and my buddy Tom and Eric and all those guys, we just edited the video. So you can do it that way.
yeah. Let me see how much that is.
Yeah, it's definitely red. It's definitely red. Not even orange. Not
Yeah,
even close.
yeah.
Not even close. It's red. So again, it's okay to be colorblind, Quattro. It's all right. You'll be okay.
Uh,
Vision says I converted old tapes and stuff. As long as you have a DV recorder, uh, has an out, you can transfer them yourself. You just need to buy a converter. There you go, Randall. I don't know how much a converter is, but you can do it that way.
yeah,
Visions, how much is a converter?
yeah. Let me know. But again, I don't have my the way you would get a converter is you would get your mini DV camcorder, then you would hook it up to the converter, and then you would hook it up to your computer.
Hmm.
But I don't have a mini DV camcorder anymore, and I looked on Amazon.com. They don't sell mini DV camcorders anymore.
I am colorblind, but only pro. No, it's okay. You're colorblind on all colors. It's all right. You'll be okay. Just let
All
it out.
right, Fears, uh, don't answer anymore to Quattro.
I was just giving him. Listen, I was giving him good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
Okay.
I was comforting him. I was
All
comforting him.
right. So, anyways, so yeah, I wanted to do an unofficial Flash and Indiana Jones review. Did you see Indiana Jones 5 yet, Fierce?
I did. I reviewed it. I've seen the Flash and Indiana Jones. So let's get into that,
So
buddy.
I did not think that Indiana Jones was woke.
Hmm.
This is one thing that Larry Tate said. He said, "Oh, somebody's saying it's woke. I think Randy lied to me." I don't consider it a woke film because there are elements where Helena Shaw's smart, but I wouldn't say it's a pro-feminist film or saying that women are better than men at everything. Like that's what, to me, what woke is like women are better than men at everything. That's a woke film.
Vision
But
said
like
it's.
Helena Shaw, she answered 3 questions in a classroom. And on online, everybody's saying like, "Oh, Helena Shaw knows everything." It's like, no, there were three questions. One of them was like, "Who is the name of this guy?" It was Archimedes, and then what did he do? Mathematics.
Hmm.
Those two questions aren't really like those aren't really like knowing everything, like the answers to two or
Yeah.
three questions. And then
Well,
also
what I
and then
said.
also she has a part where she like reads a thing off some wax, and I'm like, that's she's kind of smart, but again, it's not like she's smarter than anything or everyone or Indiana.
Hmm.
And there were three things that everybody told me was in the movie, but were not in there. Number one, the line where Indiana Jones goes, "Hey, a drink for the daughter." They cut that line out of the theatrical cut.
That they did.
The second thing is that a lot of people told me at the end of the movie there was a line where it said Helena Shaw will return in Indiana Jones 6. I stayed for the entire movie. That wasn't in there.
That wasn't
And
there.
then Lighter and Fleabag. Yeah, it was cool series. And then the third thing is they said that Helena Shaw took Indy's hat off the line, and no, she was halfway down the street. So the only person that could have took Indiana Jones' hat was Indiana.
Indiana, and that's exactly right. So yeah, she was already down the street because she remember at the
Yeah,
end.
she was walking off with her
Yeah,
friend.
at the end of the film, she takes Sala's children, Sala's wife, and her and Marion to ice cream. So she's already halfway down the street with all those people. I'm sorry, not Marion, because Indy makes love to Marion at the end. I'm sorry, everybody else except for Marion. So Marion and Indy stay behind. They make love. They like rekindle their romance, and they rekindle their relationship. And then the ending shot is him grabbing the hat and pulling it back in, and then they're already halfway down the street. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah,
Oh,
so
for sure, Quattro. Listen, I nailed my Star Wars audition. Randall, I gotta go for it. I gotta go
yeah,
for it.
yeah,
So my next audition tape is Indiana Jones 6 for sure, dude. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It's either you or Chris Pratt, one of those.
Honestly, like I would like Randall. I'll be honest. If I could just be in a Star Wars film or be in Indiana Jones, I wouldn't care what character. I'd be like, put me in a stormtrooper outfit. Let me run across the street. Let me be like a henchman to like the villain, and Indiana Jones takes him down. Let me be Indiana Jones psychic. I don't care. Let me be like somebody in the background. I don't care. Just as long as I got to be in one of those films, I could care less what the role is. I could care
Mhm.
less. You know.
Yeah, they are making another Ray movie. Did you know that?
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're making part 10, and Ray's
Oh,
going to be in it.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
And I am actually also, as a side project that I'm doing, a episode. I'm working on episode 10. I've got about 16 pages of that written.
What you're
And
writing? You're writing your own like version of it.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
So
That's cool.
so I'm 16 pages into the script, and
Oh, by the way, Vision said it was $80 to get one of those.
$80 to get one of what? Oh, the USB. I think Elgato got one, something like 80. Has AV and a USB out. Yeah, again, Visions. The problem with those things is I've actually got one of those converters. The thing is, you have to have a DV camcorder, because you take the DV camcorder, you stick it into the port of uh, the converter, and then the converter has a converter to USB. But you got to have the camcorder with it. I don't have my camcorder anymore. Uh, Dragon says, "Congrats on having Fears on. It's pretty cool." He says he confirmed he will also be using AI. That's cool. I like it. And
He's using AI. Wow.
Yeah, AI. It's pretty cool.
Dragon's getting really
Technical wizardry here.
he's getting real nifty with things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and do you have Disney Plus, Fears?
I don't have Disney Plus, Randall.
No. Okay. because there's this new Marvel show with Nick Fury in it, and
Oh, nice, nice.
they actually used AI for the opening of the show, the 2 minute opener that they have that has like all the green faces and like a montage.
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh, Randall, what did you think of the AI on Indiana Jones in the beginning?
that was an AI. It was a deep fake technology, but it was pretty good. I liked it.
Hmm. I liked that whole opening sequence. Like, what's cool about Indiana Jones stories is they always show you like a pre-adventure, like the end of a pre-adventure, going into a new adventure. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
So that whole adventure of him escaping the train and them fighting on the top of the train, and then they steal the dial, and then they have to steal it back. Then the other guys steal it back. Then they steal it finally a third time, get off, of the train at the last waking moment, and bullets are flying everywhere, and he's flinging the whip, and the explosions are going off. That's probably my that out of the whole movie, Randall. That it's like what the first. It's like the first 25 minutes, right?
Hmm.
The first 25 minutes is my ultimate. That I'd say is my whole favorite scene. If I had to pick another scene, probably when they time travel back and they meet Archimedes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because
So,
I never thought in a million years we'd see a time travel scene in an Indiana Jones film. So
uh,
I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
so I'm getting kind of tired, fears. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Uh,
Well, real quick, give me your two favorite scenes from Flash. Give me your two favorite scenes from Indy, and then rate both of them.
Favorite scene from Flash. I don't know why, but most of the movie, Ezra Miller had like tomato paste all over his face. I know he ate spaghetti in one scene,
He
but it
did.
seems like every other scene he had tomato stuff on his face. And I'm wondering if he like got a rash or if he got a sore or something, and they put
No,
the tomato paste on there to like cover up the rash.
because remember, because he just forgot to wipe it
Yeah, I
off.
know he ate spaghetti with Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne,
Yeah,
but he was eating like stuff with his parents that had tomato paste all over his face,
yeah.
and then like early in the movie. So I'm
I
thinking
don't
like
know.
maybe they had a rash and they covered it up with
Maybe
something.
he forgot to wipe it off. I don't know. So, what's your two favorite scenes?
Uh, Favorite scene? I'd probably have to say when first scene with Michael Keaton and the Flash, and then in
Nice.
Indiana Jones again. I did like the opening 3 minutes where that bomb came down and came through the floor and then went through the floor, then went through the floor.
Oh, so the first 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I love that whole 25 minutes, Randall. That whole 25 minutes is epic. The first 25
Uh,
minutes. So, yeah. Vision says, I liked it when the Flash got drunk and threw a bar stool at Batman.
yeah, right. And then
That's awesome.
again, I would give Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones 5 wasn't great. I would give it about a 5.
Hmm.
But I will say this: Indiana Jones 5 was better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
By far, Randall, by far.
Yeah, it was
So, what,
better than the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
and how would you rate the Flash?
The Flash, I would give it a 7. It's
Okay.
not the best DC movie of all time. It's not the worst DC movie of all time.
Mhm.
I was really surprised that the writer of Birds of Prey wrote that, and that's where I'm going to end it, Ferris. I'm going to end it right there.
Visions,
Uh,
I like that comment, and I was telling people, Randall, before you go, the way I explained the Flash, again, like you said, not my favorite Marvel movie, but a pretty decent one, and I love that Michael Keaton's back. The what I said about uh, um, Indiana Jones 5, I said it's not the best indie. And I said it's not a perfect 10, but I said it's an okay watch. Randall, you are hilarious. That was pretty funny, Randall. It's an okay watch. Like I could watch it again on a Sunday afternoon, a rainy day, and it would still be enjoyable.
yeah.
But like you said, it's way better than number four. But is it the best Indiana Jones movie ever? Not even close.
Triple says, thanks for the stream, Randall. There I am. So, Fears, go ahead and drop your links.
Okay, I got three links. Follow FearsMan26 on TikTok, Fears Vlogs on YouTube, and FearsMan26 on YouTube, and follow my buddy here, Randall.
Follow me at Cameraman 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. If you want to check out my magic stuff and learn how to do magic like the master, go to iamrandybrown.wixsite.com/magic. And I will see you later, alligator. All right, bye.
All right, bye, schlunk.